Hey y'all, this is your boy Sean King. How's y'all day today? My day was um pretty good and blessed as usual. Um just lost two straight Madden games. I mean, I wasn't trying because all these haters are coming on my YouTube starting stuff and people are like around the house run their mouth and stuff like that. But just like one of my supporters said earlier, said I ain't worried about the other people, but I'm just gonna tell you what's been going on recently. How should I say this? But it'll be better tomorrow though in Madden though for sure. I only played two games. I knew I wasn't in the mood in Madden. And plus, I'm a little tired, so after this live, I'm going to bed. I lost by first game it was 24-17. Then the second game was 7-0. And then how should I say this? Where should I start at first? Should I start my career or should I start with what people has been saying? Oh, I'm just going to start naming names first, and then I'm going to start talking about my career, how I win a championship and multi-champion and stuff like that. I know I already said it more than once, so I feel like I say it again. Thank you for supporting me earlier, what my post was and everything, and I appreciate that. And whoever else saw it and react to it, I appreciate it and everything. People call me every cuss word in the book. People think I'm gay, which is not true. I feel like everything people say is not true. You know what I mean? I feel like I feel like people like want a reaction out of me, and I'm talking about Taylor Weaver, talking about all the staff here talking talking nonsense about me, and then Jameet Bailey talking about I'm quarterback too, and then some winning squad head coach. I don't know his name, but talk about mess about my team, talk bad about my teammates, talk bad about me, talk about talk about I mean not about talk bad about my coaches and everything. People always worry about what I do. Don't worry about what I do. Worry about yourself, you know? And then talk about, oh, I need to speak love. I'm talking about, oh, I need to be loved. No, I do not. All I need is Jesus and God in my life. You know what I mean? And then Diamond talk about, oh, you going to take my quarterback spot. I told you. I specifically told you. You could say all you want to say about my video game, but you ain't going to say it on this video right here. You not even good enough to be quarterback. I'm way better than you. You're not even an athlete, so why is he even saying you took my spot? You never take my spot. Talking about, oh, I'm gonna ask you out. That would never happen. Not gonna happen. And you, at least I don't date one of my former teammates, Jeffrey Burkett. He has a one arm. Diamond smokes weed, y'all. Don't get with Diamond. I'm talking about my friends on my social media. She'll cheat. She'll cheat on you in the heartbeat. She will steal your things in the heartbeat. Don't go with her. Don't trust her at all. And Taylor loves to run her mouth. Like talk about talk about talk about being nosy and assume stuff. She like to tell her parents and stuff like that and all that. And she talking about like she talking about, oh, I'm this and I'm that. Oh, I'm out of Special Olympics and all that. That's not true. Miss Williams already knows it's not true. So I mean, it feels like they're basically the same conversation every single day. What you made out of your mouth is really nothing. And then talk about I suck and everything. How do I suck and I got more wins on my belt? Do you see my record is? Do you see what rank I am in Madden? And how I suck and I'm beating people in the gym like half of the week. I may lose to a teenager tonight, or a kid tonight, but I beat him once though. Then my former teammate want to talk smack. I'm not gonna curse on here because I'm gonna be a professional about it. You know what I mean? Michael Marshall, he want to run his mouth like, "Oh, I'm garbage. Oh, you ain't good and all that." But who beat you in 1-on-1 though? Who would be who loses the most matchups between us two? That would be you. And you know that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I bet you won't beat me today, bro. And Taylor, I'm not self-harming and I'm not killing myself and I'm not homicidal either. I would never kill myself. I would never let nobody kill me. I'm not going to let none of that happen to me. And you better go ahead and stop asking that question, Terry Weaver. You better give on up. You better find a different conversation. Keep my name out of your mouth. And then I beat you, and Taylor Weaver, I beat you 2-1 at Andrew Leach back in 2023 in the summertime. And Brandon Walker, who won the last matchup between us two? That would be me. And I'm not deleting Game 4. I'm not deleting no videos on my YouTube or my social media platform. I'm not deleting it. You can say Marquette's name all you want. You can say Marcel this, Marcel that. Marcel was not better than me. And Marquette wasn't better than me. And you talk about, all you do is talk about Liberty Point teammates right now. And they're not even better than me. Even Nate Mallier will tell you that. Talking about. Nate Mallier will even tell you that. They're not better than me. Because can Marquette catch one hand? Can Marcel do the Joe Burrow already did with Nelson last year with the no-look pass? Can Marcel win at least 8+ championships? Can Marquette win 8+ championships? And mention about Raekwon Crowder. He's not better than me. I already beat him in Liberty Point. Ask Nate Mallier that. Nate Mallier will tell you that. You just mad because you got no proof. Y'all got no proof. But I got tons of proof. Talking about I'm low scoring in basketball. I average about 32 a game this past season. What is you talking about? Off of 2 game spans. But if there was a 1 game span, that would be wherever that average is. All 12 games, I average about 17 points per game. And then if you add 6, that'll be 32. But one Chin Center lady told me, just count those 2 game spans. Don't count nothing else. And she has a strong point with that. Count how many total points you had in those 2 game spans. And I'm going to start counting those every single time. Every single time. It doesn't matter how many in the first game through separate and second game. No, you got to count all those combined. Even a real player will tell you that. And I averaged 32 points this year. So how I'm low scoring? How? Off because I'm playing a pickup game? That doesn't count. They're not keeping a score sheet up there. They're not keeping score up there. Well, they is, but they're not keeping a box score sheet. It's not no scoreboard up there. What is you talking about? This is who I'm talking about, a winning squad coach. You acting like you never lost a single basketball game before. Yes, you have. You don't win every single time. That's what you're acting like. And then Miss Javette Smith was threatening me on YouTube earlier. On my YouTube stream earlier. I ain't talking about this past stream like 10 minutes ago. I'm talking about this morning when I was playing on my career player dude. You know what I mean? Career player dude. And I got proof. And I heard her on video. She's on video. I recorded for some reason, and I go on streams for a reason, and I make my content more fun than ever. You know what I mean? Javette talk about, oh, she gonna kick my tail and then everything. That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. She gonna talk about, oh, saying the Lord's name in vain and everything. Yeah, okay. It's on video. It's on YouTube. And then people talk about want to be all friendly now because I'm making a video. And people talking about they ain't going to listen. Okay, they will. Oh, yes, they will. I got Facebook watching. I got Facebook watching and YouTube watching. Oh, they listening. And then here's what Taylor be doing a lot. And this is why I don't pay her no mind. Right here. This is why I stayed in my room. See? That's my TV over there. Y'all, ain't that a cool TV? This is why I just stay calm and collected, right? She be talking so much about my arrest back in 2022. So much. That's the only thing she talks about. It's my arrest in 2022. A false arrest. You know what I mean? It was like a hospital grounds or something. I never had that charge before, and that's why it got dropped by a judge. And then what is people talking about? And then people wanted me to date somebody. Did y'all understand what I said throughout my posts? Do people need glasses here? I said I don't want to date nobody. Do you understand? I don't want to date nobody. You know what I mean? I have a very good reason to not date nobody right now. I don't trust no one but the Lord and my supporters who supports me. That's it. It's not a lot of people I'm trusting. It's not a lot of people I know and they don't know me. And that's the bottom line. You know what I mean? And then people are talking about how I suck. And this is another thing. How I suck. And I won King of the Court this evening. Won 4-on-4 game and 1-on-1. That's 3-on-2. 3-and-2 tonight. I made people quit on King of the Court. And then this is another thing. Tyquisha, I never had a single felony charge in my life. So why is you even speaking over and over, repeat yourself every single time, every single day this year? Felony, 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 felony. I have no felonies on my record ever. I never convicted one. I never was a felony in my not varsity. I was never in my juvenile either. I was never convicted of felony in juvenile either. Trevette, you ain't win nothing. Talking about you win something. You ain't win nothing. You ain't beat me nothing. You don't know how to play Madden. You get destroyed by me in Madden. I will put easy 100 points on you. That's how bad I will do you. You won't beat me in real basketball, real football. You're not going to beat me. You ain't win nothing. You ain't play me. You're not going to beat me in Call of Duty, so you need to get your feelings together. And I don't miss you at your own group home. I don't. I left because of you and Zuriel. For real. You need to get off my game and leave me alone, bro. You need to go leave me alone. And Brandon Walker. Look at game 4, see how many points you have. I know how much you had. 2 points. You should have had none. Because you quit on your team. You should have had none. I made you join my team because you want to join on my team. All right, since we got, I think, who am I missing? Oh, no, there is something else I want to mention. The TV station want to talk mess about me, this and that, this and that, this and that, this and that, this and that. Throw up some basic assumptions about me and being nosy what I'm doing. And then The radio talk about repeating themselves. Oh, I'm trash. Oh, I'm trash. I'm trash. Walk a flock of flame. I'm trash. I'm trash. I'm trash. No, I ain't. How I'm trash, I'm schooling people. That doesn't make sense out of your part. Create some sense. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. I don't care who you are. I don't care how crazy you are. I don't care your mental illness. I don't care. You need to stop acting like a gangster, like you're a tough guy in this world. You ain't. You may be a gangster, but police ain't going. Police always wins. So I think I had I think that's about it. And then I think I'm gonna talk about more of my career now. And then Mr. Winning Coach. You talking about my Jayhawks was trash, right? Okay, how we trash and we won 5 straight years in the championship? We won 5 straight championships. We win a 5-year dynasty. How? And I was at quarterback. I sure was. And I was at safety too. Injuring people. Hit sticking people. All that. I may end people's careers by hit sticking. I won 5 championships with the Jayhawks and 2 in varsity and 1 in flag football back in 2023. And 11 in basketball. Basketball in Jayhawks, we won 7. We won 7. In varsity, we won 2. That's 9. Then we won 2 in Special Olympics. That's 11. And then I was at video game champion 2 times back in Liberty Point, NCAA, Pac-Man. I was a Pac-Man champion, chess champion, 2-time chess champion back in Liberty Point. And then oh, there's another thing I want to talk about. Hold that thought. I was going to get ready to come with softball champion next. Talking about minute restriction and D-line. Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna be sarcastic real quick. I'm gonna be a little sarcastic a little bit. Do I look like a D-line right here, bro? Do I look like a D-line or a Cam Newton-sized quarterback? Tell me that. Tell me like this, bro. Tell me I look like a quarterback. Tell me I look like a big quarterback. Josh Allen, Cam Newton, Ben Roethlisberger. and like a strong safety, Brian Dawkins, and those guys. Tell me I look like a safety and a quarterback. That's what I'm saying. D-line wouldn't catch one-handed like I be doing and wouldn't catch all these balls. D-line just go get sacked the quarterback. I know football. I know position of the football, man. Defensive tackle. Well, I could be a linebacker off my size, but I only played linebacker maybe once in my career. I'm an all-around player. That's who I am. And then talking about I'm wide receiver and all wide receiver. I ain't no receiver. I sure ain't. I was a receiver, though, when I was playing Richmond a while back ago. And I played quarterback for Richmond, too. Talking about? What you talking about? You don't know more than I do. First of all, I know way more than you. Second of all, and my shots were horrible tonight, so what? Acting like I'm the only one. You're acting like I'm the only one. Because I think I shoot fine tonight. It's not like a real game. They gonna keep up your shot selections and stuff. It's just a pickup game with random guys. And the guys respect me enough. They respect my game. They already know I got game. So what's the point there? You can't even take away my game. They already know I can shoot, so what's the point there? What's the point there? And then another thing is, I'm not trying to be Steph Curry. I'm not trying to be Michael Jordan. I'm not trying to be Kobe Bryant. I'm just trying to be me only. You know what I mean? If you don't like that, get used to it, because this is my last video, like, going to say, I'm arguing with somebody over childish things which they not seeing coming, bro. Like, I know I'm a starting quarterback. Me and my coach already knows this. My coach already knows I'm a quarterback. So if you're not Coach Mike Ott, you have no reason to be speaking for real, about my position. For real. If you're not Mike Ott, you have no reason to speak my position. Because this is my last time. I'm just going to pay you no mind. For real. Like, this one of my supporters, like, I'm a good guy. You right. You know what I mean? But I was a softball champion back in 2018. And also, I was a track champion, mental health champion, and Pac-Man champion. And we played some basketball tournaments on Liberty Point, and we won. My squad won some too on that. And flag football tournament, Fun Friday champion as well. On campus, in case you think Marcel was the quarterback, which he was in the first half, and then I took over the rest of that season. So, good try. Even Nate Mowry would tell you that. You're just mad because I got the proof, and I could prove it. And you think Tyler Williams was wearing number 3? I gave him that jersey. So, good try. So, I mean, trying to say, as a matter of fact, we're going to get back on Madden in a few minutes. For real. Because this is a warm-up game for me. I just feel like I had to dress this off because I hear a lot of threats towards my name, but no face though. You know, that doesn't make sense though. Towards my name, towards me, towards my family. My family's fine, so I ain't worried. Because if you do something to my family, we're going to call the law. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to get ourselves in trouble, go to jail. I'm going to let the law deal with you. Because I'm going to be real honest with you. I ain't going back to jail for nobody. And then people talk about I ain't playing nobody. Yeah, that's what they all say when I win. Yeah, that's what they all say when I win. But that's okay. So I think I said what I had to say because I said something about my career, 5-year dynasty, 5-year dynasty. Oh, I was a 3-time boxing champion, 3-time kickboxing champion. Almost forgot about that. That's all I really want to tell you because I said what I had to say. And I feel like I said what I said from my past was like mostly about my family. I just like let it go because I feel like most of my families don't even care about me, but it's all good though, you know what I mean? I only need God and Jesus and my supporters, you know what I mean? So I'm not even worried about it because I'm just going to let them keep repeating because I'm going to stay locked in, stay calm. I'm just not going to compare to nobody. I'm just going to play myself, like be myself, continue to be myself. I'm going to continue to be me. You know what I mean? Because this is only defending myself and speaking my own behalf. Because my life ain't suck. My life is simple and good. You know what I mean? So I feel like I said what I said about it. So gotta go now. Facebook, friends or family. Facebook, YouTube subscribers. Love y'all. So y'all have a blessed night. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.